again?
This is why you gotta talk on the phone.
Told you what I've been through with my ex. Don't record me.
I just met you not even 30 minutes ago. So how I know you want to...
You know, it's the adverse effect of some technology, because now people are just meeting up on dates without having to talk to anybody. You don't, because I guarantee you there's going to be red flags. Like when you talk, hey, why is the TV still on? Are you near a TV? Why is there so much noise back there? What's going on?
You better get the out my room. You gonna get all of that.
I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man.
I want to cover that video that we
Which one?
The last one I sent you with a girl. The guy goes on a date, hooks up with the girl.
You being weird as fuck, but I swear to God, that's fine. That's fine with me, bro, because you know I'm not a drinker. And that shit weird as fuck. That's the thing. You just met me and I'm not a drinker. I'm telling you I'm not a drinker. So why would you sit there and play in my face like that?
Play my what?
This the thing. That shit weird.
Breathe,
bro.
brother.
You know I'm going through shit, bro.
I just met you not even 30 minutes ago. So
And
how I
I'm
know you
going
want
through
to...
a lot of shit. I told you what I've been through with my ex. Don't record me,
I
bro.
got you for my safety, bro.
I'm not gonna touch you.
I got
Why
you.
You being weird.
We in South Haven.
What?
You crack.
Bruh. It's never a good sign when you got to refer to a woman as bruh.
So first of all, you look at the cars. The cars are serious. You can tell by the leather in the cars. You got a dope
nice car,
ride,
nice
right?
jam. Nice
But
ride.
he met this girl on Facebook, right? And she doesn't really drink. She drank. She went crazy. She was abused by a boyfriend. Da 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 da. She starts crying, and he starts filming her, right? The reason why he's filming her
It's safety. I know
is for safety. But here's what nobody's talking about. He met her on Facebook meetups, which is something. But the point is, he didn't have these conversations. This is what I talk about all the time. Why you need to talk on the phone. This is why when women say, I don't talk on the phone, I just text. This is why you don't do this, because you could detect this crazy. Or if somebody's not willing to talk to you, you are walking into the gauntlet. You are into an ambush.
And by the way,
right?
with technology now, it's not even a safety issue, because she don't even have to give you your phone number.
Yeah,
you can do Facebook audio calls. You can do Instagram audio calls. So it's not even like a thing. Yeah, there's so much indicated there.
Play a little bit more of it, because what he does is the really smart thing is he gets her to admit that she's crying because she's just drunk and that he didn't mean her no harm and
he didn't
stuff
do
like
anything.
that.
Here we go.
Listen, Jay, listen. Listen to me. You did all the talking. No, I need this for my safety, because I'm not no regular nigga.
I'm not.
Bro, just listen to me talk, please.
I'm not a drinker.
Are you gonna let me talk?
I need somebody to support me.
I'm gonna take you at home, fool.
This is the first date. I need somebody to support me.
Why would you do that, bro? I don't want to be on camera.
I ain't showing nobody this for my safety.
I'm not gonna do nothing to you.
Bro, you gotta think about it. For my safety.
I'm not gonna touch you.
So I didn't do nothing to you, right?
No, I'm not gonna touch you.
So why you crying?
Because I'm not a drinker.
You saying I know that? I just met you.
My daddy just passed away.
Oh boy, Jesus.
You doing weird shit.
This for my safety.
Now, if he'd have had this conversation before, he would have known there was all of this.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if
Slimmy, little cutie, like.
Yeah,
now
she's got the problem starter kit, which is the lashes and the baby hair.
Yeah,
so that's
to the end
and the hand tattoo, by the way. So
go to the end. If you go further up where they get to the house, let me see if you can move it forward.
See how much is left in it.
It's 15 minutes.
Right now,
yeah, but I mean that might be.
I'm saying when I take you home. Okay, that's cool.
On 3665 Heathcliff Drive, Horn Lake, Mississippi.
Oh, I got something for you. I got on phone with the police, fool. Call the police out trying to set traffic car. Watch these videos, man. This awareness, man. Y'all be careful when y'all dealing with these females. Especially if you got some shit going, man. These bitches will try to trap you.
Yeah, if
nigga,
you got something to lose.
I ain't been 2 hours, fool. An hour, she trying to get me fucked up. Watch this shit.
The police, because I want y'all to pull up there before I got there. He took me out to get drunk and do all this stuff. If I don't suck his dick or fuck him, I would have to go to the house and this and that. So he's taking advantage of me, and I want to call the police officer. And I'm not getting out this car until you guys get here.
This was after she said, I don't want no, like, no, you not. I'm just, my father died. That. Then she flips and she calls the cops and says he's trying to sex traffic her if he don't suck his
Which he
dick.
said nothing like that.
And he's taking her home. He's dropping her home. If you can't scan forward, just keep it paused, but scan forward and you can see where he drops her off and she's talking to the cops trying to get him arrested.
Yeah, officers looking at her like she's crazy. Look at.
She looks like a hot mess, man.
Yeah. You stop it. This is why you gotta talk on the phone. You gotta talk. You wanna talk because you want to make sure that she's, you want to make sure that she's you
got to do it back with the best background check you could do. That she's
profiling.
Yeah, because I guarantee you there's going to be red flags. Like when you talk, hey, why is the TV still on? Are you near a TV? Why is there so much noise back there? What's going on? Oh, no, I don't worry about it.
You better get the fuck out my room. You're going to get all of that in the background. You're going to stop being thirsty. She literally was accusing him of sex trafficking.
Yeah.
It's
and
crazy.
that could have been so bad in the wrong circumstance. I guess luckily the cops realized she's like fucked up a little bit.
He was filming.
He was filming, but smart dude. That's because
he said, "You see, I ain't doing nothing to you." No, I know. My daddy died. I'm just not. I don't drink that much. And then she's like, "He's sex trafficking. He wanted me to suck his dick. If he wanted to get his dick sucked, he wouldn't have been taking her home."
Yeah.
He said, "Look, I'm taking you home now."
Does he show a video with the cops? Does he talk with the cops at all?
No. But you should have this conversation also because of the fact that without a doubt you are looking at because you need to you want to get some edification of who you're dealing with so you don't waste your time. But you also want to be in a situation where you're protecting yourself because it could be like that. He has enough video there to keep him from ending up getting arrested. But what if he didn't? What if it was her word against his, and now it's a thing? It's crazy. So
yeah, I mean it goes to a new generation of some things are. It's the adverse effect of some technology because now people are just meeting up on dates without having to talk to anybody. Used to be you'd have to meet them in person first, unless it was a blind date. And even if it was a blind date, you were relying on somebody you knew.
She knew that you were in public.
But also you were relying on somebody that you knew and in theory trusted to set you up on a date with somebody you had never met before.
Yeah.
Right. And this now is just, you're texting.
The algorithm don't tell you who's crazy.
No. I mean, you could fish around and find out what they like and stuff, but still, it doesn't matter. You don't know them until you speak to them, until you get an idea who they are. Like I said, you can tell like how they speak, what type of vocabulary do they have, whether or what type of things that they, because people can take time, especially with text. You can take time and come up with a perfect answer. You can erase things, rewrite them, and you can look things up, blah, blah, blah. But when you're speaking to someone in person, that's how you gauge who they are and if they're the right fit for you. I mean, but this is the new generation that, I used to be on the fence about this with you.
Yeah.
But I'm on your side fully about this because the more I realize that for your thing, it wasn't about talking like, oh, okay, you don't like to text, you like to talk. A lot of people like to text, but I agree that you should at least have one phone call at the very least.
More than that, because the more, let's be honest, the more information you have, the better off you are. If you love what we're doing here, go to patreon.com. It's the best way to support us and check out all the bonus content.
That's right. Patreon.com/manschool202. We do weekly bonus episodes. We do listener mail, dating tips. And also, if you love the show, you can go back to the archive starting from episode 1. All the episodes will be there at patreon.com/manschool202.
I mean, we talk about my boy, my boy in Dubai. He did a whole questionnaire. He did a whole questionnaire. He had a whole whole ass questionnaire
for his bride to be
and a dowry, and she lied.
And she still lied.
Yeah.
Right, because he also didn't live with her, but that's a whole other thing. The
parents met. The parents had a meeting. So you got to protect yourself.
Everybody's drinking tea and eating figs, and everything is fine.
Spiced tea.
Yeah. Olives for no reason. Always olives.
Lots of olives.
And she's
green peppers.
And she still lied on his ass.
Still.
Yeah, this new generation, they just want to text, and that's the result of it. Luckily for him, at least he had. The irony is he had a cell phone cam, but all this wouldn't have happened back in the day. You would have met her in person, be like, nope, or called her on the phone and went, this is wild. Why she?
And this is not so much about women as much as just about people being manipulative and people being dirtbags and taking advantage of people, which is the nature of people. Because a lot of the pickup guys used to take a girl, get her into a room, and then pressure her to have sex before the whole Me Too thing. And so this is a correct, again, it's an overcorrection for the undercorrection, you know.
But it's also not just advice for men. It's also for women. You'll get some clues that the dude is creepy.
He's a fucking maniac.
Yeah, I'm glad I got your number, and I think we're gonna have a good time. You know, I hope you like sausages. I love a sausage. And then you go, all right, this fucking guy.
Yeah,
why is the picture Ryan Gosling and he sounds like a creep? But it happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can send this to you real quick, and I just want to show you this on the other end of it.
We got to rewind it.
Why are you breaking this like this?
Now,
why are you doing this?
Oh, for real?
Can you please leave me alone?
Why am I breaking this?
Can you please let me close the door? Can you stop?
For real, Rosie?
Why are you doing this? I've asked you numerous times to stop.
Because you feel for your safety, right?
Because I want you to stop.
Now you're setting me up, right?
No, I'm not.
Imagine you're a woman and the dude breaks your door in half because you text and you don't
what
like
this is.
No, I mean, you know, they're like, she's clearly dealing with somebody who's a maniac. But I'm saying, what if this dude is dating you? Because you don't talk on the phone.
Now right. That you end up in this situation because you're just, man, I'm just all about the texting. These young dudes and these young ladies, you gotta get on the phone.
And protect yourself, because if you have value, then you want to make sure that you take care of yourself.
He wrecked that door too. I mean,
he wrecked that door, and
that was it was like an all black version of The Shining. You remember back in the day, they would just do new movies, but it was just all black. Like the whole concept was like, what if The Odd Couple were two black guys, huh? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Man, what pick up your do-rag.
I'm so sick and tired of you leaving Wave Activator in the bathroom, damn it.
Chitlins again.
I mean,
sticking up the goddamn house.
Gilligan's Island, but they're black. Just
friends, but they're black.
But they black. Black Friends would be a great show if you just took all the.
Well, you know, it was.
Yeah, Living Single. Yeah, it was there before. Yeah, and it was great. I love Living Single. That was also when Fox. Every network does this when they're struggling. They gear towards.
They do all black shows.
All black shows because then they get all the black audience,
and then they switch it up.
And then once they build that up, they go, great. Here's Melrose Place.
They gentrify. They gentrify your television station.
They gentrified.
They start with a Starbucks.
They gentrified the primetime lineup. Like, wait, who's that? Is that Frasier?
It used to be UPN. We used to call it You Pick a Nigga. It was all Martin, Jamie Foxx, just everybody. And then all of a sudden it's 8 white people in a fucking coffee shop in a Starbucks. So that is what it is.
Oh, man. Anyway. All right. Well, I guess the point of this is be careful out there, guys.
Be careful.
Get on the phone.
Be careful and pay attention to get as much information as you can, not just so that you can get laid, so that you can protect yourself. Yo, we love y'all, man. Peace.
I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just man. Better man. Well, put your happiness first, because if you don't, they won't.